Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you how to make this lens effect. First, let's start off with deleting the default cube and adding a UV sphere. Then we're going to give it a subdivision modifier and add it up to 2, shade it smooth. Now we're going to do our materials, so let's name this one volume. And name this one invis. Let's name this one fog. And finally name this one particles. Now we're going to change the alpha to 0 and turn roughness up to 1 on this one. For the shading, go to the shading tab and add a volume scatter node. And then change density to 0.01 and then anisotropy into -1.8. Then we can go back to the default tab and add a cube and then scale it up until it's past the camera just enough. You can change what size you make it, but I like to make it a good way past the camera to be sure, and then apply the material that we just made. And you should get... oh. Why is that happening? Wait, let me try with the density. Nope, that made it worse. Let me shrink it. Oh, I actually think this might fix it. Let me recalculate the normal so it's inside. This also makes it so it can render from the inside into the outside because it's going to be working slightly differently. Add a plane because this is going to be our main emitter for the particle system. Scale it up a bit. Then we're going to add some constraints, so copy location and copy rotation, and then set the targets for both of these to the camera, so it just copies what the camera's doing. Then we're going to subdivide it a few times. Oh, one too many. Then we're going to add a wave modifier to it to get it to, well, wave. Then we're going to change the starting positions to 1 on the X and the Y. Shade it smooth. Then add the invis material to it. Now add a particle system and turn gravity off, should have just set it to 0. Increase the lifetime so it lasts basically forever. Change the end frame to 500 to give it some more time to simulate. Now we've got it simulating, but it should be going the wrong way. Yep, like I expected. So we're going to go into edit mode and then invert its normals so it's on the inside and it should go the right way. Yeah. Now we're going to add a UV sphere and give it the particle texture. And we're going to stop it from being able to render. Then let's go back to our particle system and change it from being the typical halo into an object, and then select the sphere we just made. Let's go into edit mode and actually make it into a circle. So add a circle, Control I, delete the vertices. Oh, I forgot to bridge the faces. Right, just do that now. Nice. Now add a constraint so it copies the rotation of the camera to match with the plane and the camera. And then in the particle system, you should have copy rotation for the object enabled already. If not, do that. and that should get it to face the camera like so. Now we can bring back our cube and see how that looks if you like. Right now I'm appending my lights, but you probably can't see it because my software doesn't record multiple tabs. You can use whatever lighting system you want, but I use this one. This is my favourite. So let me just append it now. There we go. And that makes it look all pretty. And as you can see, the material we gave the particles is affected by the light, so they will look a bit different depending how close they are to the light. This is how you roughly do the effect though. Oh yeah, in my lighting setup, when I import it, it also adds another cube, which is this one on the edge here. If you want to see the shading for that, it just makes it a lot darker, so it's kind of like a void. If you want to see the shading, it's here. Just copy that, it's a printable volume. Pretty basic. I think we got it looking pretty good, but if you want to make it look even better, you could go into compositing and let's add a new nodes and just add some bloom, and it makes the particles stand out a bit more, so we can just do that. Default settings are fine, I think it looks good anyway. And then change it to cycles, and then yeah, that's how you do it. Thanks for watching, hope you guys had fun. See you in the next one.